Welcome, Wargamers, to our two-part narrative series. I'll be joined by my guest Jared over from Michigan. It's a battle between the Blood Angels and the Eldar. One will be taking part above a secret complex in the city, and the second battle will be in the secret Imperial complex underneath where the Eldar are trying to get to, and the Blood Angels are desperately trying to defend.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
I will be playing the Aspect host for our game today. The Eldar have been on the mind, and I've been a little obsessed with them, and I don't quite know why. And we're going to be playing my favorite flavor of Eldar, the Martial Eldar. We have a lot of Aspect warriors with a little bit of Guardians to support them because I can't leave them at home. I've always had a soft spot for them in my heart. We're going to be running 3 characters today. The first is a regular Autarch. He'll be the general of the list. He's going to be our duelist with the murderous enhancement, so he's good at fighting other characters. Yeah, potentially. Our second Autarch will be a Wayleaper. We're really trying to use our Legacy Eldar collection to its fullest here. Everything is going to be what you see is what you get in my list, minus one model, if you can figure out where it is as we play the game. And our new Avatar of Cain. Haven't had a chance to play with this guy yet, especially in 10th edition. So excited to see what he's able to pull off in our game. I am running 1 unit of 10 Guardian Defenders with a Shuriken Cannon and 1 Warwalker with a pair of scatter lasers on it. That'll be all of our Guardian elements. The rest is all Aspect Warriors and vehicles to support them. I will be running 2 units of 10 Dire Avengers, 1 unit of 5 Fire Dragons, 10 strong unit of Striking Scorpions, and a 10 strong unit of Warp Spiders as well. And then of course to support them, I have a pair of Wave Serpents to transport my elements around the battlefield, and 2 Fire Prisms to provide some heavy fire support to allow our Aspect Warriors to get underground and support our forward deployed force for our second game. Let's go take a look at what Jared and the Blood Angels are bringing along.
Hi, I'm Jared from Metro Detroit, and I am going to be playing Blood Angels today. My warlord is the Sanguinor. I'm also bringing 2 blocks of 10 strong Death Company and 1 5-man strong block of Death Company. I'm also bringing Lamartes, a Death Company captain, a chaplain with jump pack. I'm also bringing a 5-man squad of Assault Terminators. I have a Storm Raven gunship, 2 Baal Predators. I have a Death Company Dreadnought and a Librarian Dreadnought.
Like I said, we're playing 2 games at once here. The reality is we will be playing one after the other to keep our sanity in check. But the main objective of both games is the major conflict in the secret underground Imperial complex that the Eldar have found. And unfortunately for the Eldar, the Imperium found them snooping around. So the forces above ground are now well aware of where the location is and how to get down there. So this major conflict in the first game will help determine who is able to scramble and get down into the secret complex from the convoluted sewer networks from above. And to represent that in our first game, well, here is our mission, a standard deployment, Dawn of War, as some call it, 12 inches up the board, 24 inches apart, with 3 critical locations. Each one of these buildings, with the locations inside of them, have an access to the sewer networks that will allow our forces to find a path to the secret complex down below. And as they find their way down below, well, they will be arriving throughout the boarding action game we'll be playing in the following episode. Now, the way it's going to work is pretty standard 10th edition scoring. We're not going to be keeping track of victory points. If your unit controls one of the objectives, well, you could just leave the battlefield and take place in the next game. And we're going to be keeping track of every wound they've suffered and how many models are remaining. Now, you can't do this until the start of the second turn, as is per usual, and only 1 unit per objective can go down below, and only relevant units as well. It's going to kind of make sense. It's infantry, dreadnoughts, and monsters with 14 wounds or less. Vehicles cannot go down, but they can assist in nuking the enemy units that can go down to make the second game a little bit easier. As we already have some predetermined forces fighting down below, these are going to be filtering throughout that game to try to represent them both happening simultaneously. And the additional purpose to these games, we got 2 new sets of terrain, and I want to try them both out in a simultaneous game. So in our first match, we'll be battling in the ruins of Perdition, our highly modular, build it your own set of terrain that you just buy the STLs for and print it yourself if you have the savvy. Otherwise, you can go to our store, we'll print it, and we'll ship it out to you guys. And all of the links will be in the description to this video, so you can check it out yourself before making that decision. We are deployed, our forces are ready to scrap. The only thing we have to do is roll to see who's gonna go first. The Blood Angels are not going to suffer any Xenos breaking past their lines and getting underground. Playing in the giant area upstairs, because, well, we kind of need two tables close together to play. Are you ready to get this show on the road?
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see the first roll of the game. Good luck, Jared.
Sanguinor.
Oh, go on. Very dramatic. That's a reroll. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah.
All right, turn one for the Blood Angels, so it begins.
I will oath a moment your wave serpent.
Oh, don't like those implications. That's where the fire dragons are, and that is on this side of the battlefield.
So for my first movement, I brought up both my Ball Predators so I could cover the center objective and the flanks as well. Next, I pushed up my Storm Raven gunship so I had line of sight to the Oath of Moment target and maybe a few other juicy targets in there as well. My Death Company Dreadnought pushed up to hopefully get some coverage on that objective. My squad of Death Company Marines also pushed up to be close to that objective. The squad of Death Company Marines in the middle advanced, but I rolled a spicy 1, so didn't really help me out much there. I then shuffled my Librarian Dreadnought over, and then my Terminator Assault Squad and other squad of Death Company just stayed still to hopefully find a juicy target in the future. So at the end of my movement phase, my Librarian Dreadnought is going to try to cast Wings of Sanguinius on my Terminator Assault Squad to hopefully yeet them further up the board.
2+.
For 2 up. That's a 6.
That'll do it. We're good.
'Tis plenty.
We will see where they end up. More than 9 away from me.
Correct.
And up they go. 9 away from the Guardian Defenders and the Wave Serpent with our Autarch and Dire Avengers. They are a little shy of the entry point near my side of the battlefield. They're just going to be goaltenders, it looks like. Always have the chance of charging as well, of course.
So to start off the shooting phase, the Storm Raven gunship is going to shoot both of its Hurricane Bolters into the Striking Scorpions along with the Twin Assault Cannon. And the Storm Strike missile launcher is going to shoot into the Wave Serpent over there in the corner. And unfortunately, I'm just outside of range to use my Twin Multi-Melta, so I have no targets for that weapon. Starting with the missiles, looking for 3 up. Oof.
Oh, the moment. Rerolling on 3s. 8. Oh, 1 hit. Now my Wave Serpent shield will make this wound on 4s. Boop. Oh, it mattered! Now the rest of the shots into the Striking Scorpions.
Yep, Hurricane Bolters on 3s.
However, I'm going to remember they have stealth. There was 1 miss there.
Looking for 3s to wound.
We've got soft bodies. Oh, not bad.
Rerolling 1 for Twin Linked.
Oh, didn't matter. 3 up saves with Aspect Armor. Oh, we're going to lock and lose a single one.
Forced to hit because of stealth. Looking for 2s to wound.
Oh, no need for Twin Link. 2 devs. 3 up saves. Oh, 2 go down and 2 more from the devastating wounds. We're going to keep our X-Arc going here. We'll lose 1, 2. We'll lose the 4 on the back.
The Ball Predator is going to shoot its Flamestorm Cannon, Heavy Bolters, and Storm Bolter into the Striking Scorpions. And then the Hunter Killer Missile, I'm going to shoot at that Wave Serpent. 2 up to hit.
On the Hunter Killer. Nice.
Looking for a 4 to wound.
Because of the shield. Oh, the shield doesn't matter. I plus invulnerable save. No.
D6 damage.
Not so bad.
Going to command point reroll because 2 is not good enough.
How about 2? That'll be 11 wounds remaining from the superficial Hunter Killer Missile hit. Oh, everything else into the Striking Scorpions.
Bale Flamestorm Cannon, D6 plus 3 shots. 7. Looking for 2s to wound.
3 AP2, I need 5s. Oh, hey, we got pretty good there. We got 3 fails. It's gonna roast 3 of them. We gambled on going first with them. Hey, we're not paying off.
2 Heavy Bolters, looking for 4s.
Got a sustained hit in there, so these are winning on 3s now. Nice. Orb save, I don't have any cover. Ooh, 2 more get pasted. Just our X-Arc, 2 Stormbolter shots.
Looking for 4s.
Ooh, 1 hit.
Looking for 3s. Oh.
Well, our Exarch has his 2 little shrine tokens. He stands alone. That's all he needs, just himself. They're all Blade of Wounds.
The Baled Predator is going to shoot its Hunter Killer missile over at the Avatar Arcane along with its 2 heavy bolters. Looking for a 2-up on the Hunter Killer.
Whoosh. We found target.
3 to wound.
The Avatar Arcane has a 4+ invulnerable save against it. It sneaks through. I take half damage from this. I will let it happen. Damage! 3. I take 2 then. 12 remaining wounds.
Heavy bolters looking for 3s. Looking for 6s, so you're telling me there's a chance.
There's a chance! No chance!
Not really.
That is going to conclude shooting. Everything else is poised for fighting, but we only have the 1 charge to declare here. Our assault terminators into the Guardians. Well, we know we need a 9. Looking for a 9, everybody!
Charge o'clock, baby!
Womp, womp, womp. No rerolls available. That is going to end Blood Angel's turn 1. Not poised on any of the entry points for their second turn, but they are absolutely poised to make sure I also won't be.
Oh, come on. I'm a good host, Luca. Come on. Come to an objective. We'll have a party.
Arms wide open.
Hi, I'm Matthew from MiniWarGaming.com, and I want to invite you to become a Vault member. If you love narrative campaigns, we've got over 70 of them in the MiniWarGaming Vault, and we'll be making at least 1 more every single month just for Vault members. You'll also get exclusive battle reports, early access to other battle reports, and in-depth post-game shows where we break down how the game went and talk about the state of the game as it is and whatever else we feel like talking about. This is in addition to our weekly behind-the-scenes show where you get to see everything that is going on. Well, almost everything. On top of that, Vault members on our website get access to exclusive discount coupons to the Mini Wargaming Forge and dozens of other shops. So go to MiniWarGaming.com right now and start your free trial. So if you want more great games, more great stories, and just to have a lot of fun and help support Mini Wargaming, go to MiniWarGaming.com right now and start your free trial membership.
Not much to do in my command phase other than gain my second command point. The Blood Angels are going to be at 1, but we're going to go right to moving. As we move, we're going to go ahead and start using some of our Eldar army rule bonuses, the battle focus points. We're going to use Flitting Shadows on this Guardian squad. As it moves up onto the objective location, nothing may overwatch them. I don't want that ball predator putting pressure on me. Quick little guys we got here. Again, we can only filter 1 unit down here at a time, so I got to decide if I want these Elder Guardians to go down or to make room for my Dire Avengers and the Wave Serpent to go down next turn with the Autarch. No, I don't think I will be getting the Dire Avengers out of here, but I am going to move the Wave Serpent up to support them against these Terminators a little bit. Moving on, this Fire Prism is nice and content where it is to support my lines. I did forget I owe everyone a Battle Shock check on my Exarch. We need a 6+. Ooh, that is a fail. We're Battle Shocked. Uh-oh. He won't be able to go down there as planned, so we're going to probably just hunker him down over here, get a little bit of cover, and try and keep him safe, and wait for that to not happen. The Avatar of Cain is going to stomp all the way up to the ruin here and try and put pressure on that objective, and we're just going to roll a bunch of invulnerable saves and not worry about it. We're going to go ahead and figure out the Wave Serpent. We're going to take to the skies, and we're going to fly it over this way. Next, our Dire Avengers are going to use another battle focus to go swift as the wind and move 9 inches. Much as I don't want to, we're going to kind of move out into the open with them. They do have a Shimmer Shield, for all that matters. Well, I just remembered their assault. We're going to add an advance to that. Oh, baby. That is peak gameplay right there. More walkers going to step through these ruins. The low wall there. We're actually going to go over here. That way we don't block the Fire Prism's line of sight all that much. And that Fire Prism's just going to scoot right over to here. I'm feeling stupid aggressive with my Warp Spiders. We are going to flicker jump from one location, boop, right to another. Poof. They get to move up to 24 inches. They cannot charge if they do so. And every single one of them has to roll a perilous roll. There they end up. The Exarch with his Death Weavers got within 6 of a couple of targets, but I have to roll for the flicker jump. I have 11 models. Let's not see 11 ones. We suffer 2 mortal wounds. But that's technically at the end of the phase. Before that happens, which is not going to really matter too much, I am going to have these two guys die. But we were going to do an Overwatch once they resolve that flicker jump from the ball predator.
Actually, look at now that I've thought about it, I think I'm gonna risk getting barbecued by a Xenos and save my CP for later.
Understood. Then this is resolved at the end of the phase as normal, and we proceed to shooting. And we're going to start this off with our friend little warp spiders. Now our Altark Wayleaper has a fusion gun. We're going to put into the ball predator. Every other shot from the warp spiders will be into the death company.
Okay. I'm going to spend a CP, Luca, to use Insensate Rampage. It gives my death company a 5-up Feel No Pain.
That will help. For all the death spinners, the green die is the Exarch. The Exarch had 5 hits. He's twin linked. I got to do him separate. Twin linked. That's 4 wounds so far. The rest of the unit, 4s, no rerolls.
14, looking for a 4-up armor save. 5-up Feel No Pain.
Well, it mattered for 3 of those rolls. Only 2 go down. You saved 1. There goes 1. And there goes another. And then the fusion gun. Melt a 3. 1 shot. 2 to hit. For Aspect Warriors, they have Aspect Shrine tokens, and they have 2 because they're a bigger unit. We're going to use one of those to make this a 6. Do need a 5 to wound. I'm just going to use the other one to make it a 6. Just to get 1 good fusing gun shot in there, and then they're out of Aspect Shrine tokens. It's going to burn right through his armor. D6 plus 3 damage. 9 damage from that Eldar shenanigans. Needs to roll dice when you could just have 6s. Can't do that anymore, but figured why not use it now before they seemingly die. It's gonna bring us right over to this Wave Serpent. Twin Bright Lance into that Predator. Shuriken Cannon into the Marines, the Death Company. 3 to hit with the Bright Lance. Oh, it does. And a 3 to wound with Twin Linked. Oh, we got the wound, but you do have cover.
Looking for a 5-up.
Good luck. Oh! Cannon on 3s, 1 lethal, and strength 6. No, just the 1 wound. They're gonna have cover. Wish I shot the tank.
3-up.
Oh, it didn't matter who I shot. The Walker can't really see the Death Company, but he can see the tank. Might as well go for that, I guess. 12 shots on 3s with sustain. No sustain. 6s to hurt ya. 1 regular save.
3-up.
1 entire damage. But that will afflict him with crystalline targeting. All of my other attacks against him will have a further extra, 1 more AP. Our Dire Avengers are next. Actually, let's go ahead and do the Avatar Kane. He's gonna put his Wailing Doom attack into the Ball Predator. Why not? He doesn't really have any other great targets. It's a single shot. Point the sword, aim the sword, miss with the sword. Oh, back to plan A. Dire Avengers, splitting up their shots. Now, these 2 don't have line of sight to our Marine friends there, so they're gonna put their shots into the Ball Predator. The remaining 8, sorry, that's how math works, will go for the Death Company. Into the Ball Pred, we are not in good range. We have 3s to hit and 6s to wound. Oh, the Ball Pred will live. Then a substantial 32 shots from the remaining 8 into the Death Company. And before rolling those 32 dice, I did want to spend 1 of my 2 command points on Preternatural Precision. Using 1 of their 2 Aspect Shrine tokens, we are going to give them Ignores Cover and Sustained Hits. Mostly because we're not in sustained hit range as is for their rules. Now, I know that would have been relevant against the Ball Predator. However, I didn't roll a single 6 against him, so it doesn't actually matter all that much. 3s to hit. Whoosh. 5 sustains on that roll. 4s to wound.
4-up save. And 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yeah, the strat lasts until the phase. Oh, it mattered again. It saved 5 wounds so far. 2 more down. I don't like that Ball Pred sitting there at 1 wound, nice and healthy. It feels a little overkill, but Fire Prism is going to aim the turret and take a shot at him. I'll do the 2 shots from the Prism Cannon. I won't get too greedy. Couple shots. I get a reroll on a hit and a wound roll. Oh, it didn't help. And 3 to wound. Ooh, no need to reroll. That should pop him. That'll do at least minimum 1 damage. Let's see if he explodes. Kaboom! No, not quite. He goes down nice and quiet. I know I'm supposed to try and focus on the infantry, but those are nasty and they can roast me pretty good. Goodbye, Mr. Predator. And then we go to this side of the battlefield.
Sure.
The fire prism over here can only see the librarian dreadnought in the back. We're gonna go for him. Do the same thing, the 2 shots from the prism cannon on 3s to hit. That's a damn good start. 3s to wound, maybe even 2s. Didn't roll a 2, don't matter. We'll have cover though, as he's kind of protected by the ruins there. So these are gonna be 4-up saves because he's got a 2-up normally. These are AP 4. I apologize. These are 5-up saves. 2 of them. Let's see it. Oosh. Oh, double 6. Perfect. Ricochets
Liking it.
right off his armor. That's a lot of damage. Let's try and do what we can here. We got a bunch of Guardians and the Terminators. Actually, let's do Wave Serpent first. Twin Bright Lance, Shuriken Cannon, then Guardians. Bright Lance first. It rolls a 3 and hits. Rolls a 5 and wounds. 4-up. Oh, fails it. D6 plus 2 damage. Ooh, that will evaporate the Terminator. He did not raise his shield in time.
Boom.
Shuriken shots. 1 miss. 3s to wound at strength 6. 1 wound, but you're gonna have a 2-up save. 2-up! Because of cover, you're fine. Now it's the Guardian's turn. The Shuriken Cannon first. We got only 2 hits on 3s. 3s to wound. 2 wounds. AP 1, but you have some cover. 2s. Oh, didn't matter. 20 shots on 3s. 5s to wound the Terminator. And these are all going to be, AP 1, but you have cover.
Fishing for 2s.
Give me damage. No! Take the 1, I guess. But that should conclude my turn. I have no charges to declare, for that would be way too brash. And everything else advanced or is not in range. This avatar's got to go up and around to get there. A little too far away. My warp spiders blocked him incidentally. That's it. So for lined up on objectives, who can go under on the upcoming turn? These Guardians are capable of doing it, but they got to survive a turn against the Blood Angels first.
Come on. For my oath of moment, I'm going to oath the Avatar of Cain.
I can't believe it.
I'm going to spend 1 CP to use the Red Wrath on my Death Company Dreadnought. That allows him, and I'm going to choose to have him fall to the Red Thirst. That allows me to advance and charge, but he will be battle shocked.
That's okay. You get bonuses for being battle shocked also.
Yes, I do.
So he's battle shocked, and let's see how far he advances. Ooh, okay. Here he comes. Stomp, 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 stomp.
I'm here.
Could still fail a charge, maybe not really. He's fine.
My Death Company are going to take to the skies and move in on this Wave Serpent and hopefully stick the landing. Nailed it.
I'm sure I'll be fine, right? Right.
Question mark?
Question mark. Just moving.
Just going to cozy up, you know, be a good neighbor, ask if they have a cup of sugar, Thunderhammer, you know.
Why risk a bad charge roll? Just walk into combat.
The Bald Predator is going to just push up a little bit and see if some filthy Xenos want to come to a barbecue.
And what about that Librarian Dreadnought? Gonna move.
Librarian Dreadnought is going to just push up, maybe see if there's a little bit of psychic powers he wants to use. So that squad of Death Company is just going to just stand pat and hopefully it can hit a charge and not get cooked by Overwatch. The Storm Raven gunship still has a target-rich environment, so you're just going to just stand pat and fire away. And then my other squad of Death Company are just going to stay tucked back here in the building. Right down in there.
They're all tucked away in there.
Nice and safe and warm. So my Storm Raven gunship is going to shoot its 2 Hurricane Bolters and its twin assault cannon into those warp spiders. And what the heck, I'll shoot a multi-melta at them as well. After I decided to actually use my brain, skip that, I'm going to take the twin multi-melta and shoot into Avatar of Cain along with the Storm Strike missile launcher. Twin multi-melta, looking for 3s. But because of Oath of Moment, I get to reroll that 1.
Hey,
there we go. Looking for a 5 to wound.
Oh,
hey,
there
1
it
wound.
is. Or plus invulnerable save. Oh, I am going to not re-roll that. D6 damage! It'll be 1.
Storm Strike missile launcher, looking for 3s.
Okay.
But Oath of Moment reroll.
Helps!
Hey, looking for 5s to wound.
Oh, there's the same roll as last time. Hold you big, beautiful statue. Young King died for this invulnerable save. We made it. Happy Taco Cat sounds. 12 to 11 wounds remaining. everything else into the little guys.
Hurricane bolters on 3s.
Many bullets.
Looking for 3s.
With twin linked. Only 3 fails, so here's the reroll. My stops! 1 fail. 3 up! Losing 4 to that.
Assault cannon next. Looking for 3s. Looking for 2s. 6s are devastating.
Oh, all wound. 3 up save. That'll destroy 3. Oh, that is going to wound. That's going to kill 6 regular guys. 2, 4, 6. And then we're going to put a wound on the Exarch. And then that will be all of it. The last 2 wounds are the devastating, and then the wound on the Exarch. And we're going to try to fade away. Use one of their battle focus points to fade back. D6 plus 1 normal move. Ooh, only 2. Well, that didn't really help.
Death Company Dreadnought is gonna shoot its Melta into the Avatar of Cain, and then its Stormbolter into the Warp Spiders, and Yar within rapid fire range. Stormbolter looking for 3s to hit.
That's kind of funny. 1 hit. 3 to wound.
3s.
We have armor. 1 melt-a-gun.
Into Avatar of Cain looking for a 3.
Good start. 5 to wound. Kaboom. Oh, not quite. Moving on to Death Company over here. A bunch of Inferno pistols.
Yep.
Okay, look at them all. Got all of them with Inferno pistols. Plus the Chaplain's got one too. 6 in total. 3s to hit. 5s to wound. Well, we got lucky. Only 1 got through. 5 up invulnerable save for that nasty alien shielding. It goes through. It should be D6 plus 2?
D3 damage.
Oh, that's an Infernal Pistol. That's right. It is Melta 2 though, right?
No.
Melta 2 means 4 damage. We're going to have 7 remaining. Next, this squad has a bunch of plasma pistols and a couple heavy bolt pistols. You know the Warp Spiders?
Yes.
Not gonna supercharge them.
No, not supercharging the plasma pistols. Looking for 3s. Looking for 2s.
Warp saves and cover. Oh, you'll get 1. Regular bolt pistols. These are the old Legends
Looking
ones.
for 3s.
Yeah. Hit. 3s.
3s to wound.
No, that'll do it. Armor. We're good. That shot does finish off our Exarch.
Bell Predators can hopefully do some work on those Guardian Defenders. Would you like to come to a barbecue?
No, they don't. They actually don't eat much meat.
Oh, well, we got delicious vegan options as well.
I don't think you're telling the truth.
Come over and find out. Ball Flamestorm Cannon, D6 plus 3 shots. 5. 2s to wound.
Good start. So saves, we got 5 of them. Oh, we made 3 of them.
Throw.
Bolters.
Looking for 3s. Sustained 1.
I see sustains.
3s to wound.
3 wounds, 4 up after everything is said and done. 2 more go down.
Stormbolter looking for 3s. 3s.
3 up save against those. It didn't help. That final Stormbolter wound is going to go on the cannon because we don't need to bring that down with us. I could. I will. We're going to lose the front 4 here. And the Guardian Defenders can fade away for no battle focus points. And they can do it even if someone else did it as well. So they're going to go 4 inches. That could help. Never getting as far as I would like. I just don't think they were going to survive the battle shocking or even the Terminator assault. They escaped the wrath and line of sight of the Librarian Dreadnought, but unfortunately the Wave Serpent's still poking into the ruins there and gets shot at. For the Heavy Flamer?
D6 shots.
It's not as exciting.
5s to wound.
I'm only T9. Oh, didn't matter.
Next is the Blood Lance with Focused Witchfire. Looking for a 3.
Hits!
And
What's a focused beam that's sustained D3? Nice hit. 1 hit becomes 3 hits.
Force to wound.
Because my fancy Eldar shield. You gotta roll better than that. For the hazardous roll. Good luck, Dreadnought. Oh.
Rolling ones all day.
We're gonna double check. I believe that's 3 mortal wounds on the Librarian Dreadnought. He's gonna take that with him to the next game, even if you do well up here.
And I plink myself down to 5 wounds remaining.
Thanks for the help, guys. That will conclude shooting. We're gonna go to charging. Where do you want to begin?
Librarian Dreadnought is going to charge into your Wave Serpent.
All right, well, let's see the roll. What do you get?
9 inches away, so I need an 8.
How about a 10? Get over here! Get me where I can reach you! Get closer! Now the Terminators only really need a 4 to get in. I didn't get that far away from them. Well, how about a 9? And now they force a battle shock check on me. It's technically at the start of the fight phase. I'm just going to do it now before I forget. I'm battle shocked. That was really scary. They didn't like that. Moving on, the Death Company Dreadnoughts cooking up a charge. What are we thinking?
I can charge the Avatar of Cain, and since he has a Magna Grapple and the Avatar of Cain is a monster, I get +2 to my charge roll.
We needed a 9 before. Now we need a 7.
7 on the dice.
Let's see it. Oh, yep, that's a 9. He's right into base-to-base contact. Oof, I hope I come out on top on this one. Make him touch. While we ponder on that Death Company charge over there, this one is quite a bit simpler. 2d6, see where they go. They're going into the Wave Serpent.
I'll try to do it with my eyes closed. Let's see what happens.
You got a...
You sure, Luca?
7.
I can't see.
You made it.
My Death Company is going to attempt to charge the Avatar of Cain.
All right, bring it on. They don't need to go all that far.
I think an 11 will do it.
Yes, I will overwatch them before they move. Only these two can't see them, but they're only hitting on 6s with no fancy rules. 6s, 32 attacks. Forced wound. Got 4 of them, maybe 1. 3 ups.
Looking for 3s.
I'd be happy to kill 1, maybe. You got feel no pain still.
Yep.
6 plus.
2 6-up, feel no pains.
I got 1.
Feel it.
1 Marine goes down. I'll take it. Anything that helps. And it's also now, I'd like to point out, everyone can laugh at me if you haven't already laughed at me in the comments. Autarchs have an ability called Superlative Strategist, I believe. You get to re-roll the dice to see how far you go with battle focus abilities for his unit. So when I rolled that 2 or 1 earlier, I would have liked to re-roll that. In theory, I could have just re-rolled another one. I haven't really played Eldar in 10th edition, so all I could do is laugh through the pain. And we are engaged and ready to fight. Okay. I suspect that's it for charging. We're going to start this off with Death Company, a chaplain, beating up a Wave Serpent. Start off with the Exhortation of Rage from the
on
chaplain.
A 4 or 5, I do D3 mortal wounds. On a 6, I do a flat 3.
Oh, D3 it is. Roll it again. We have 7 wounds, and we are going to suffer 1 more. We got 6 wounds left. Look at all that rage.
Death Company Chainsaw Swords are revving up, 25 attacks, looking for 3s.
To the old Death Company that get rerolls. These are from Legends.
Reroll to hit. So normally I would be wounding on 6s, but the chaplain gives me +1 to wound, and due to my detachment, I get to re-roll wound rolls of 1. And looking for 5s.
Oh boy. Reroll.
Rerolling 1s.
Nope. -1 AP. You're able to show 3 damage. He's got 3 wounds remaining. That chaplain could take him out. Chaplain is equipped with Angel's Fang, an enhancement that makes him better at fighting vehicles and monsters.
Looking for 2s.
Could be 4s. AP 1. Here's the saves. First one. Second one. Ooh, he's got a single wound remaining. Just gonna get the Wave Serpent's attacks out of the way. On 5s. Oh, all hit. 3s to wound. All wound. Yeps. Aww.
Save.
Moving on to the big fight. Everyone wants to watch. Me too. The Dreadnought, the Death Company Dreadnought's going to attack first.
So since I am battle shocked, I get an extra 2 attacks, and I'm re-rolling failed hit rolls and re-rolling wound rolls of 1. Looking for 3s to hit, re-rolling failed. Ooh, fail. Re-rolling the 2 faileds.
Only 1 miss in the end.
3s to wound, but I am twin link, so I get to re-roll 1s and 2s.
And can the Dreadnought deal with the God of War, or a fragment of it? Invulnerable saves. Ooh, the Death God does not want to go down. That is 2 damage each after they're halved, for a total of 4. Got 7 wounds remaining. And then the Death Company here will fight with the Captain. We're going to start this off with the Death Company. We'll finish with the Captain.
Looking for 3s.
Rerolling hit rolls. And the Captain does give sustained hits 1.
Looking for 6s, re-rolling 1s.
1 6, 2 1s. 2 6s. -2 on those attacks. We make an invulnerable save and we fail 1. Those are the power weapons, and now we do the chain swords and then the Captain. Bees. Rerolling misses with sustain. Reroll. Little bit of help. 6s. Rerolling 1s for the detachment.
2 more.
Reroll. Just the 2. 3 ups on the Avatar. Passes both. Captain with his relic weapon, 2s to hit, sustains. Ooh, nice. 1 more hit. 5s to wound with the Captain.
Rerolling 1s.
1 wound, 3 rerolls, 2 wounds. Those are -2 AP. We have invulnerable saves. We fail 1, pass 1. We only take 1 damage. He's down to 5 wounds remaining. That is going to bring us to our 2 final fights, and then I get to retaliate with whatever's left. To see if the Librarian Dreadnought can effectively attack the Wave Serpent with his reach-in arm. Hitting on 3s with the fist. Used to wound, rerolling 1s for the detachment. My shield does not work in melee. 3 wounds. See if we can be invulnerable. 1 of those. So that's gonna be 6 damage, 3 per fail. He stabs me with a stabbing arm. 1 attack hitting on a 3, I assume?
2.
2 it is.
Stab, stab.
Stab. Nice. For a wound with the stabby arm. All right, nice. Force an invulnerable save, which we're gonna fail. How much damage is the stabby arm?
D6 plus 3.
Oh. 6 plus 3. I have 8 health left.
Oh.
You one-shot him, 9 damage. That was very unexpected. The Wave Serpent got one-shot by a Librarian. Does it explode? Oh, it explodes as well. That's actually good because that'll hurt the Librarian Dreadnought. Deadly Demise D3. The Librarian suffers 1 damage. He's down to 4. And then the Terminators suffer 1 as well. Not so bad. And then my little Guardians take 3. Aw. 1, 2, 3. Emergency disembarkation. Oh no, an extra 3 mortal wounds on me. Well, we'll lose. I guess, yeah, we'll take all 3. We'll save the Exarch for later. I gotta learn how to count 4. I guess we'll put a wound on the Exarch. He's right over here. Unfortunately, there goes our Wave Serpent. That's bad. That means that Dreadnought can sneak down there on Jared's next turn if I don't deal with him. Now the Thunderhammer Terminators are up next. I got 4 Guardians. They're gonna be dead, but we're gonna roll the dice anyways. Used to hit. Whoosh. 2s to wound. Oh yeah. What, 16 hit? 15 wounds from 16 attacks?
Yeah.
Ain't rolling none of those saves. They're dead. Get them out of here. Bam, 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 bam. And the same is true for these Terminators. They're eligible to get the heck out of here unless I deal with them. And both units are going to consolidate inside after their respective fights. To fight back with the Avatar of Cain. We are going to sweep through the Death Company with Wailing Doom. Unfortunately, he just hit his damage threshold. He will be hitting on 3s, but he's got 12 attacks. 3s! Ooh, just 2 misses. 2s! Ooh, 2 fails. These are all -2, 2 damage. 8 wounds. We gotta do them 5 at a time until we get to the captain, though. First 5 ups. Ooh, very good roll, only 2 failing. Now they have to take Feel No Pains. First guy.
6 up, feel no pain.
He's dead. Second guy. Dead. Take 1 from there, and another, and then 3 more saves. 5 ups. Ooh, all of them fail. They're all 2 damage, Feel No Pains if you want to rapid fire them out. The first guy needs a single 6 to survive. He does. That means he eats the second one. Roll again. If he makes both, he'll tank that one as well. No, he dies. And then 1 more. Takes a wound. Well, got him down to 2 left. It matters, I suppose. That will conclude Blood Angel turn 2. On to Eldar. Got 4 battle shocks to resolve on this flank of the battlefield. We're gonna start with our Wave Serpent. We need a 7. Oh, that's an 8, which is good. It means we pass. Autarch here's leadership 6. Dang, that's not critical, I guess. If it was, I would have used the strat. They are battle shocked. Avatar Cain, leadership 6. He is not battle shocked on 7. And finally, that lone striking scorpion, 7. Or 6 even. 7 works. Look at that. Not battle shocked. That's nice. He could be clutch with his little scorpion claw. Nothing to scoop up and scoop away. We are going to proceed right to the movement phase. Now, I have a lot of... We've pretty much traded blows back and forth quite a bit in the first 3 player turns of the game. There is a massive unit of Death Company still held in reserve over there, but I have a lot of potential with some decent rolling to do quite a bit of damage with what I'm engaged with, and then we can scatter and end up seeing what goes where and how they're going to help out the next game. Now, there's still quite a bit of game here to play, but if I don't do exceptionally well this turn, it might be bad news bears for the Eldar assault on the complex to recover the Soul Stones. First thing we do, disembark Fire Dragons from this Wave Serpent. We're going to use one of our 3 remaining battle focus points to go swift as the wind. They're movement 9 right now, and we're going to advance them an additional 1. That is going to get them into the shadows, and that is directly on the objective where they are going to need to survive a turn, not be battle shocked, and then proceed to the next game, while providing some much needed fire support into the Death Company here to try to make it so they're not there anymore. We're gonna take our Autarch, or move them right over here. We're not gonna use Swift as the Wind or anything like that. I could have them go down a level, but I think I might need their help. Like maybe a charge, maybe something. The Autarch is a little bit of a scrapper. You might be able to fight a bit. This Wave Serpent is going to fall back from combat. We're just gonna, it's pretty hurt. It's just gonna get the heck out of here. It won't be able to fire, and it's not battle shocked. And he'll disengage to there. Striking Scorpion is gonna go through the ruins of the building and come out this side of the door near the hatchway to get down. That's where he's gonna end up. I gotta figure out what to do with these Dire Avengers, man. Have this Fire Prism, scoop up, and move over here, just to get better line of sight to some targets. This one's pretty content with his position. These Dire Avengers are moving up and around. Moving up, moving around. And then Warwalker, just to there. And then for one of our final moves, we're just gonna shift over this way. I don't want to be too close to the entrance. I want to be within 9 for their sustained hits rule, but I also don't want to get to... I want you to come out here to fight me. Oh, he can start the shooting. Start with the Avatar Kane, and I'm going to remember to use my Aspect Warhost ability. I've only really had one turn so far, so it's not so bad. I'm going to choose to reroll Wound Rolls of 1 on him. I hit on a 3 with Wailing Doom. Don't roll a 1. Hey, it hit. And now it wounds on a, I think a 2 or a 3. It'll wound on a 4. Absolutely. Could be a 6-up armor save. Oh, you made... Hey! You've made 3 very critical 6+ armor saves. That's making this game hard. That's going to present a problem we'll have to resolve later. We're going to put the 2 scatter lasers into the Death Company over here. 3s to hit. Strength 5, 3s to wound, no AP. But you are now marked for more AP with my other attacks. 3+. Can I get
for 3?
1 maybe? Feel no pain. Just 1.
6 up, feel no pain.
1 damage. That guy will suffer the wound. Other attacks will have a bit more AP. Let's go ahead and just do this then. We'll do the Warp Spider and then the Fusion Gun. I'm going to go ahead and proceed to work on this Death Company unit with my Warp Spider and Autarch. But we're going to use a command point on them. Insensate Rage.
Yep. Takes my 6 up, feel no pain, and makes it a 5 up, feel no pain.
All right, that's your 1 command point. Warp Spider will go first. D6 automatic hits for 1 hit. It does wound on a 4. It does not wound. Fusion Gun. Yeah. Hit. And 2 to wound. That will be, I think it's D6. Well, you know what? That guy's got 9 feel no pains to make, or 8. Let's see it. 5 up to survive. He does not. Guy gets punked. Bam. Then our 5 fire dragons with the X are going to fire at that same unit. We're going to be re-rolling hit rolls of 1 here as well. Ooh, good call. A couple more potential hits. There you go. And 2s. 2 wounds. With all the extra AP, that's going to go right to feel no pain. So the 1 will be 5 damage, and the one after that will be 2. Do the 5 first, and then the 2. The 5's probably dead, but you never know. We got the 5 guy, and then we can go ahead and do the 2 damage guy. As long as you roll a single 5 up, he'll live. He does, just a wound. These Dire Avengers don't have much of a choice but to try to assist over here. They're going to put all of their shots into that Death Company unit. And I'm going to use one of my 2 command points on Preternatural Precision, like I used last time. It lets them gain lethal hit, sustained hit, or ignore cover. However, if I give up one of their Aspect Shrine tokens, they can pick 2 of those options, which I will do. I'm going to go sustained hits, because they're not all quite within half range. And I'm going to do lethal hits as well, because I don't have to worry about the cover, because there is none. And I'll choose to reroll hit rolls of 1. 40 attacks! 3s! Rerolling 1s, and 6s do many things. Well, 2 things. Decent roll, only 4 1s. Hey, nice, more stuff. So 7 lethals and 7 sustains.
Boo.
4s to wound. No rerolls here. It's 22 wounding hits, AP 2, because of the support fire from the Walker. Do them 5 at a time. These are 5 up, re-rollable effectively because of the 5 up feel no pain. Feel no pain. Okay, that kills 2 because 1 was wounded, I think. Now we gotta do them 2 at a time until that guy goes down. Then they're all 4 up in bones. 5 up, re-rollable. Ooh, re-roll that for the feel no pains. Oh, he's got 1 wound left. Now it's 1 at a time. We've done 7 out of the 22. 8. Oh, makes it. We're on to 9. And then feel no pain. He dies. And then 4 up invulns on the chaplain. And a 5 up feel no pain. Might live. Here are the feel no pains.
Might be a twinkle of hope, or maybe it's a twinkle of rage. I don't know.
Oh, he's looking good. He takes 4. Oh, he might die at 4. We killed them exactly. That is all 4 wounds. They are overwhelmed by the shuriken spamming over here. I helped out with the Warwalker too. Now we're gonna jump way to the other side of the battlefield. We're gonna do that exact same thing. Now we can't do the same strat again normally. However, the Autarch has an ability that lets you do that. You can use the same strat even if it's already been used and it costs 1 less command point. Never mind. It's been a while since I played. It might just reduce the cost by 1. I cannot do that. Well, I guess the fallback plan was a grenade. We're with an 8. We'll throw a grenade instead of doing the cool warrior aspect one. Yeah, we'll go for the Terminator still. Plasma grenade. Yeah, that's 5 mortal wounds. Very good. Well, it's going to destroy the guy in the corner. And 2 wounds on the unit. And then we're going to hit him with... I guess the shuriken weapons, but we got pretty damn good save. And it's going to be 28 shots and then a shuriken pistol, because that's what he's got. We're going to choose to reroll 1s. 3s to hit, 6s do sustain. We're in half range with their weapons. 5 sustain, 6 sustain. 5s to wound, an AP 1, but we don't really care about that AP 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see some 1s. I'll take 2 1s. I got 1. I'll meet you halfway. Down to 1 left. And then I guess I have a shuriken pistol.
Oh, look, full health. Oh.
No, get out of here. Bam. The basic little shuriken pistol. Well, it's sustained. Oh, he's not in half range. No wound. Then we're left with the big toys, the pair of fire prisms. Fire prism number 1 is gonna power up some focus shots. And we're gonna go for the librarian dreadnought with 4 wounds remaining. 3s to hit, first of all. Hit with both. Great start. 2s to wounded, strength 18. And I get a single wound reroll. It helped. Here in cover, these are going to be 5 up saves, and they're 6 damage each. You got to make both. You did it last time, but not this time. Does he explode and overwhelm the Terminators? No. He humbly falls over dead. I think those Terminators are going to be so hard to deal with. I want to put pressure on this dreadnought here. He ate the Avatar of Cain's shot, but will he eat these 2 shots? I only hit him on 4s, but we're gonna go for it anyways. Come on, buddy, you can do it. 4s to hit with the focused beams. 1 reroll to hit rolls. It hits. And 2s to wound.
Your conversions are killing me.
They are. These fire prisms are showing up today. And I think that is a 6-up armor save because there's no cover. And you got it. As long as you make 1, you live. Oh. Reroll the 5. It's an important roll. It's not flat. Pity reroll.
What? Gotta switch out the dice.
New dice. These are the GW ones. Are they blessed? 2.
No.
No, not quite. He does. Oh, he's got a feel no pain though. There's 6 up feel no pains. Good luck. You make 2 and take 10. I believe he's destroyed.
Yep.
See if he goes sky high. He does not. A humble death for that Death Company Dreadnought. I do not want to see you in the underneath. That is going to conclude shooting. I only have 1 charge to try to... Oh, I got actually several charges here to do. This Warwalker is going to charge in. He's going to go 6, which is just enough to engage our little friends here. This Striking Scorpion cannot fail the charge, so he will engage the Death Company here. And then these dire Avengers did not advance because they were going to go for a Hail Mary charge to get in there as well. Guess it's not much of a Hail Mary. It's just the Hail Mary being they gotta live. They make themselves pretty easy targets by engaging here. They only go 5. Getting stuck in there, and that is my only other charge. So we're gonna go ahead and fight first with them. Why not? Well, 1 of them is not in range to fight, so it's going to be 9 models in total fighting. 8 of them have close combat weapons, and the Exarch has a power blade. 3s to hit. We're going to choose to reroll 1s. Oh, there's another 1 in there. Sorry, guys. It mattered. 5s to wound. And 1 so far. I'm just going to throw in the power blade. 2 hits. No wounds. Only 1 wound, no AP.
Here for 3.
You're good. Striking Scorpion is up next. We are going to re-roll hit rolls of 1 here. Nice. With the claw, for sure. Now, I wish the sustained hits on the sword would be kind of cool, but the claw is better. 2s to wound. Oh, 3 wounds. Great roll from the Exarch. Here are the 5-up armor saves. All right, and then they're 2 damage each, but you gotta feel no pain. So the first guy is gonna suffer 1 damage. So that destroys the wounded guy, and then 1 more remains. Can you make 1? No. Death Company go down. Well, that is not the last of them that we have to deal with. The captain is now free to attack wherever he pleases. What do you want to attack? You got 3 units engaged with you right now.
I want to attack the Dire Avengers because their volume of shots and the
disgusting.
tunnels kind of scares me.
I actually don't mind you killing them either because I also don't like rolling that many dice. That's way too many dice to throw. 2s to hit. Whoosh.
And re-rolling fails because I am Death Company. Black Rage.
Yeah, he is Death Company. 2 re-roll. Ooh, nice. Fortunately, he's not leading a unit anymore for this attack, but that's still 6 hits. 3s to wound.
Re-rolling 1s because of my detachment.
That's right. 1 re-roll. All right, 4 it is. 5 ups. That kills all 4. There you go, that's 16 shots I don't have to resolve. Let's lose the ones from the back over here because they're already out of position. Finally, the Avatar is going to try and strike down the Death Company captain. We are going to strike the captain down by bringing the blade over his head in 1 mighty cleave. Hit on 3s because we're wounded, but we do get to reroll 1s. 4 2s because he's hurt. Got 2 hits, and these are 2s to wound. 2 wounds right to your invuln save. 4 ups. Ooh, make 1, fail 1. 6 plus 2 damage on the 1 attack. Oh, it's only 3. I have no command points. You're gonna live.
Waiting for 6s, feel no pain.
You take all 3.
2.
He's tenacious. He has 2 wounds remaining, withstanding the Avatar's cleave. And that is going to end Eldar turn 2. We're going to the 3rd battle round of 5. We have a couple units primed to leave because we control the objective there. These Terminators have the option to leave on their own volition as the turn comes up. And as a reminder, on this objective, the Fire Dragons crept their way in there to escape and take part in the 2nd game if they find themselves still there come my 3rd turn.
Turn 3, Oath of Moment. I am choosing the Avatar of Cain because he's big and scary, and I don't like that -1 damage here, half damage he puts on everything that comes into him.
Yeah, he's got to go. We don't want to see him in the next game. He's only got 5 wounds left, so I think we can get him there. We have 1 battle shock roll to make on the captain at 2 wounds.
Captain has leadership of 6 up.
He's fine. That's a 5. Now for scoring objectives. Finally able to do it. These Terminators, seeing themselves surrounded by some heavy weapons on the Eldar side of things, are going to assist their Blood Angels in the complex down below. So that means we are going to see these Terminators on turn 2 as reserves in the 2nd game. Goodbye, my friends. We will see you later.
I'm going to advance my Ball Predator to try to get a better line of sight on the Dire Avengers.
Boosh. This guy used to always be a very quick predator back in the day. I assume he's got assault on his flamer and all that then?
Assault, and I believe he can re-roll his advances if desired, but...
Yeah. Always loved the Ball Predator, one of my favorite.
Barbecue time.
Yeah, one of my favorite models. Our Storm Raven gunship just repositioned to middle left flank. He's got line of sight down to the fire dragons in the building. He can provide some fire support over here and way down here. Here come the Death Company coming through the ruins, and patience pays off here as they are going to crump those Dire Avengers, and probably that Striking Scorpion. I was really hoping that one Striking Scorpion would make it down. I guess he still has a chance if he just rolls well.
There's always a chance, but I don't like the odds.
Yeah, neither do I. Well, this bodes poorly for the Eldar in the middle. And from the skies descends the Sanguinor, 9 inches away from the fire dragons in the ruins right here, which you can't see because it's so spooky dark in there.
So I'm going to start with my Ball Predator, and it's going to shoot into the Dire Avengers with its Ball Flamestorm cannon and its twin heavy bolters. And I can't use the Storm Bolter because I advanced it. But Flamestorm Cannon first, D6 plus 3 shots.
Ooh, sad Blood Angel sounds. 2 to wound. 3. They're gonna be 5 up invulnerable saves. Ooh, their aspect armor buckles.
6 heavy bolter shots, looking for 3s.
6s are good. Nice, they all hit.
3s to wound.
They're gonna be 4 up saves. A little bit better there. It's gonna roast 4 of these guys. However, the Exarch has to be one of those that dies as well. And I am gonna use Fade Back as an agile maneuver. I'm gonna remember that my Autarch has Superlative Strategist. I can re-roll this if I need to. D6 plus 1 normal move. I think I need a 5 or a 4 on this die. Ooh, I'll take a 6. All right, we're able to get the Autarch and Dire Avengers in range of the objective. They can scoot down there as long as they don't get battle shocked, remain in control of the objective, and simply still exist in my upcoming turn. Luckily, this Ball Predator, well, not luckily, he advanced, so he can't charge me, but it means I have to withstand firepower from potentially somewhere else as well.
So with my Storm Raven gunship, I am going to shoot the twin Multi-Melta and Stormstrike missile launchers into the Avatar of Cain, and then the 2 Hurricane Bolters and Twin Assault Cannon into those Fire Dragons.
Hold in the darkness, hold.
Stormstrike missile launcher first into the Avatar of Cain. It would normally be a 3-up, but since he is in combat, it's -1 to hit, so looking for 4s.
Ooh, dodged 1.
But he is Oath, so I get to re-roll and hopefully do a little bit better.
Hey, better.
There we go. Looking for 5s to wound.
Ooh, there's 1. Right to my 4 invulnerable save. Ooh, right off my body. Hard body.
Multi-Melta looking for 4s.
Re-rolling, no need.
Looking for 5s to wound, but I'm twin linked.
Good luck. Oh, 1 re-roll. Scary. Oh, you needed both to get through. So here's the invulnerable save for the first one. I'm here to break hearts. Hurricane Bolters.
Yep, rapid fire range, so I get 24.
So many bullets.
3. No, 4s because you have cover.
No 3s, you're good. Cover's
Okay.
bonus to my save,
Okay.
which I won't really get. And lots of hits.
Yep, 3s to wound, and I am twin linked, so hopefully lots of wounds.
Oh, I suspect there will be.
Rerolling because twin linked.
Oh, only 3 fails. Spooky! It's not looking good for them. 3 up saves, so I lose 3, 4. The Exarch takes a wound, and the Exarch is slain with 1 extra overkill. And then the Assault Cannon just sprays their bodies. Well, you know what? They had a chance, and they are out. We will not be seeing the likes of them in the next game.
You know, that's the way I prefer my Eldar, Luca, just like my orange juice. No pulp.
No pulp. You know what? That's the orange guys too, man. And all the rest of the little tiny shooting didn't do much. We're going to go right to charging. The only charge we have is the Sanguinar's target are non-existent anymore. Let's see how far they get to go. They're going to make it no matter what, but they get to go 5 inches. I'm sure these Dire Avengers are fine. This is normal Dire Avenger things.
My Death Company captain is going to use his enhancement, Master of the Red Thirst, and it allows me to fight first, so hopefully he can swangle-dangle down that Avatar of Cain a little bit more.
Yeah, I got only 1 command point, so not really interrupting. You got free reign here.
So my Death Company captain is going to swing into the Avatar of Cain.
He's got 5 wounds left. Let's see what he can do.
Looking for 2s to hit.
You get a bunch of rerolls if you need them. Nope,
Do
you're
not
good.
need them. And 6s to wound.
Rerolling any 1s. You got a wound. Not bad. And 3
a couple
ones.
of 1s.
I like it. 1 it is.
Gotcha.
Here is my save. I take a damage. And have 4 wounds left. It's the Death Company show now. That's a lot of Thunderhammers and Power Fists. And a Lamarties.
So Lamartes and a Death Company Marine with a Power Fist and a Thunderhammer are going to hit into the Striking Scorpion, and the rest of them are going to hit into the Dire Avengers, and I am going to use a stratagem called Limb from Limb.
Oh, that sounds bad.
I have a choice between +1 strength or an additional AP. I'm going to choose the additional AP, and I'm not going to choose both, so I'm not going to fall to the Red Thirst, and I won't become battle shocked.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Well, I'm going to answer that strat with one of my own. It's called To Their Final Breath for the aspect host here. This Exarch, the Exarch of the Striking Scorpions, when he dies, because he will die, I get to roll a die and fight with him before I remove him, and I get to do it on a 3-up because I'll be using one of my aspect shrine tokens. We're gonna start this off with Lamarty's attacking the Exarch.
6 attacks, looking for 2s to hit, and I have lethal hits.
I see lethal.
2s to wound, re-rolling 1s.
No need to go to my 5-up invuln, the Exarch. Oh, you know what? Not for trying. He does die though. Then let's see what the rest of the Death Company do to the Dire Avengers. How many out there think they're gonna live? I don't think they'll live.
24 Thunderhammer strikes, let's see.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna live.
Hitting on 4s, you wanna blow it up for good luck, Luca?
No, I don't want to curse them or something. I see lethals and lots of 4s, oh goodness.
Re-rolling hit rolls because of the Black Rage.
Ooze! We're already at 6
Re-rolling
wounds.
ones.
Oh geez, rolling 1s. Yeah, there's a few 1s in there.
Those are devastating.
Oh, boo. And 2 more wounds. I have 17 saves, and then 3 guys are dead after that. All right, you got them.
Stop. Hammer time.
Do.
I don't have the hammer pants to be.
We don't have no hammer. I don't think I've never owned a pair of hammer pants.
I think it was before both of our times by probably 10 years.
Yeah, you're right. That was like a horrible game of barrel of monkeys. Now, as this Exarch gets pulled, we're gonna see if he is able to fight on a 3 or more. Do something cool. Aw, that's not 2. Womp womp. Phil, come on, man. All right, he's out of here. Piling in deeper into my lines, engaging the Warwalker. Should be for your charges. I'm gonna get my attacks out of the way. I guess I'll go with the Warwalker, and then we'll do the exciting Avatar fight. Super impressive stuff about to enter the battlefield here. 3 hits. You better believe we got 2 wounds with that Warwalker. No AP, 1 damage.
3-up save.
Die, Death Company! Oh, fine, you're good. Well, the Avatar is only engaged with the Death Company captain, so we are going to bring the sword above our heads yet again and try and cleave him in 2, head to toe. Hit on 3s, and I'm going to be re-rolling 1s for my detachment. Good call, Luca. I'm a genius. Mega genius over here. Look at that. 2s! Ooh, fancy roll.
4-up invuln.
Good luck, Mr. Death Company Captain. Well. That
50-50.
is minimum 6 damage. So why don't you go ahead and do 6 feel no pains. If you make all 6 of these feel no pains, I'll roll how much damage I actually do. Please don't make all 6 feel no pains.
Dice coming in.
I cooked them for him. Nope, aha, they serve only 1 master.
You cooked all the goodness out of them. You cooked all the rolls out.
Master Chef.
So my Death Company captain has a rule, Death Vision of Sanguinius. Essentially, whenever I die, I do mortal wounds on a 2-up.
Want to see a 6 though?
For the Sanguinor!
5? What's 5 do?
D3 plus 3. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a flat 3 mortal wounds.
I have 1 wound remaining. That is not a bad way to go. That's not a bad way to go at all. Goodbye, Captain. But that kind of deals with the Avatar in a lot of ways.
I think that did more damage than what he did in his attacking phase.
By
think dying,
so.
he did more.
Well, whatever. We got 1 wound left. That's fine. That is gonna bring it to turn 3 for the Eldar. All right, on my turn, we have Battle Shock rolls to make. The Autarch with the Warp Spider, the Wayleaper. 6+, we pass. We are not Battle Shocked. And for my other Autarch, I'd have to make a check. We are using the Path of Command. We're gonna use the Insane Bravery stratagem on him. But with Path of Command, it makes it free. Well, it reduces its cost by 1 to 0. That means we don't have to take Battle Shock, and that means when we go to the scoring phase, we are gonna chase those Terminators into the underground complex, but it's a very convoluted way to get there, so we might not even end up in the same location the Terminators did. But I'm gonna have tier 2 Terminators and a wound. I'll have an Autarch and 3 Dire Avengers with 2 Shrine tokens still. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here. I have a lot of heavy weapons, and there is a giant, very expensive squad of Death Company with Lamarty's there. If I let that unit get down below at full strength, there's no point even playing the second game, so I have to put pressure on them this turn. The Avatar Kane is not in such a bad position. We are going to fall back with our Warwalker and disengage from this combat. We're gonna try to go back over here. The Avatar is gonna have to go up and around, so we're kind of stuck staying here with our singular wound. This Autarch Warleaper and Warp Spider have been informed that on the other side of the ruins nearby is a champion of the Blood Angels that we cannot let get down below. And I suspect he's going to get the jump on me if I try and go for the objective. So we are going to Way Leaper and Warp Spider right beside him. We have a 14-inch move. We're not going to do the 20-inch move. 14 is going to be good enough. We're going to have a good old fun engagement over here. Everything's going to be nice and fun. We're very hurt and disheveled Wave Serpent. It's going to just to put pressure on the Death Company. Fire Prisms are pretty content where they are. And I think, honestly, that's it. It's time to go to town. Start with this Wave Serpent, Bright Lance, and Shuriken Cannon into the Death Company.
I'm going to spend my 1 CP for Insensate Rampage. It makes my 6-up Feel No Pain a 5-up Feel No Pain.
And I believe Lamarty's gifts them -1 damage on all attacks as well.
Oh, I want
Big.
them to live.
Yes.
I want them to live.
I need them to not live. Start with the Bright Lance. It does hit. It does wound. Gonna have cover. 5-up. Ooh, it's a 3. This does D6 plus 2 damage, -1. So it does 2 damage, and you have a 5-up Feel No Pain. Can I get 1? I do, barely. Shuriken Cannon, only down to 1 damage now, and no hits because I'm damaged. Just got 1 of them. Any one I take out means it's going to be a little bit easier to deal with them later.
Evaporated Death Company.
The Avatar of Cain is going to aim his sword and try and aim a focus beam at them. Hopefully we roll a 6 to hit. It'll be sustained hits, D3. His damage, though, you get to reroll hit rolls of 1. We do hit, and it wounds on a 2. Oh! Woo! I should have rerolled 1s to wound. This Fire Prism is going to aim its turret. Beep, 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 beep. Horribly. Power magnets. Bam. Look at that. Right at the Death Company over there. And we are going to fire a Dispersed Beam. Even though it does 2 damage normally down to 1, it's probably better than the 2 single shots. 2d6 blast. So it's going to be 7 plus 2 because you have 10 guys. Ease to hit. And I do have a single reroll. This is what Fire Prisms do. Ease to wound with a single reroll. Hey, only 3 wounds.
Fishing for 4s.
Only 1 damage each. I have a Feel No Pain.
Do I feel it?
Oh, just 1 damage. Second Fire Prism is going to power up and try the same thing, hopefully do a little bit better. D6 plus 2. It's going to be 8 this time. 3s to hit with a reroll. Uh-oh. Oh, the reroll helped. And with a reroll, same amount of wounds, 3 of them.
Looking for 4s.
Ooh, just 1 Feel No Pain. Can I kill that model? I do. Just the 1 guy. And then the final thing to resolve. The Autarch with a fusion gun and a Warp Spider. I'm gonna reroll hit rolls of 1. The Autarch's fusion gun, and does it wound? No. No.
Whiff.
Ooh. I will command point reroll this though. Oh, you know what? Grenades are just better. I'll throw grenades instead. And then the Warp Spider. Technically, I think I'm supposed to throw grenades first, but it shouldn't matter too much. And I wound on 4s at -1 with the Warp Spider. Look at that.
Looking for 3s.
Ooh, I got lucky. Any Feel No Pain? He's got 5 wounds remaining, and then I cannot use the Path of Command. I've already used it earlier this turn. So grenades will cost me my 1 and only stratagem. Plasma grenades! You take 3 additional damage. He's down to 2. Boom. Then we charge. Aha, well, that's cocked. I freaking failed! We are outside of 3, everyone. Look at this. Well, I knocked him a little bit, but just by 1/8 of an inch. I'll take it, though. That keeps it dramatic. 2 wounds left on the Sanguinor. The Avatar charge into the Death Company, he cannot fail. He'll go right there. He's only got 1 wound. He's going to try and do as much damage to them as possible before he dies, because rest assured, he will die. Because of Lamarty's ability, we're better using the 6 high damage attacks here. Kind of try and cut right through them. I need to reroll hit rolls of 1 here. Ooh, didn't get any ones. I wish I called wound rolls. I'm not going to complain about missing, though. 5 wounding hits. These are AP4, so these are going to be D6 plus 1 damage because of Lamarty's. Normally it's plus 2. So in this order, this is how that was that much damage. This is how much they have to save. Quite a significant amount. 5 Feel No Pains, 4 Feel No Pains, 5 Feel No Pains, 7 Feel No Pains, and 6 Feel No Pains. This one, the first 5, can he live? 6s? No. This one's 4. Dead. 5 for the next. Got him. 7. Got him. And the 6. All right. Well, that'll kill all 5 of them. That was a great roll from the Avatar. Well, well, well. And you get to fight back. I suspect the Avatar is about to go down here. but at least he went down fighting. Leaves it at Lamarty's and 3 additional Death Company. He might as well fight back. Lamarty's, 2s to hit.
2s to hit.
Honor to the champion, 1 lethal. 5s to wound.
Rerolling 1s.
Oh, there's the reroll.
And if I can grab a dice.
Ooh, 2 wounds though. Puts me to my 4-up invuln. For dramatic effect, I have no rerolls. He's dead on the first one. And the second one too. He does have deadly demise. Oh, that was a bad roll. That's a 5. So he's good. He falls down. Crumbles to armor. Goodbye, young king. And that there will conclude round 3 for the Eldar.
So, command phase. I am going to spend 1 CP to Insane Bravery, my Death Company, so they're gonna go down the hatch so I can catch you later in the tunnels, Luca. And then for my Oath of Moments, I'm gonna Oath of Moment the Warwalker.
Perfect. And then that's pretty much it. We go to the end of the command phase. Lamarty's somehow, well, he is a master of the Death Company, reigns in the Death Company and says, no, 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 there's more aliens down this hatch. Please come with me. And we will see them in the next game. And we will see them on turn 3, because this is the 4th round of this game. Just trying to compile the turns together. Very good. We're on to movement. We're going to have a great duel here with Lamarty's, this Warp Spider, and my Autarch. I'm not going to Overwatch or anything. He's just going to move there. The hope is to fight there, consolidate onto the objective, and survive whatever firepower I might be able to present to him.
I can kind of see.
Yeah, we're going to get that Ball Predator, line of sight and range to deal with the Warwalker. The Warwalker and that Autarch are the only things I could have go down still. Storm Raven's going to hover and be central to all of my elements. That way you can just kind of melt at whatever you need to, and we're good to go right to shooting. Start off the Ball Pred, lighten up the Warwalker.
Ball Flamestorm Cannon first, D6 plus 3 shots.
4 it is.
Looking for 5s to wound.
Up save. We're going to fail it. Take 2.
Heavy Bolters looking for 3s.
With Oath. Only 3 hits there.
Rerolls.
Oh, geez. No sustain.
5s to wound.
We just want good things for the Ball Predator. You know what? He does 2 more damage. Got it down to 2 wounds left, and the Storm Bolter landed a wounding hit. We make our save, though. We just want big things for you, buddy. That's all. We're going to fade away. Warwalkers have battle focus, so I get to move D6 plus 1. Ooh, we got a 7. That is going to scoot him up to here, and that'll make it a little bit easier for him to get out of here next turn if he lives. So it's very unlikely.
So my Storm Raven gunship is going to shoot its twin multi-melta into the fire prism there on the left of it. The twin assault cannon is going to shoot into the Warwalker. The Storm Strike missile launchers are going to shoot into that gimped wave serpent.
He's got 1 health left, that makes sense.
And then Hurricane Bolters are going to go into that same fire prism as before.
Just over here?
Yep.
Leaving this one alone?
Yeah. So at Luca's advice, I'm going to switch all the weapons that we're shooting at the one fire prism to the other, because Luca wants me to have fun and not just be goofy the whole time.
It's just he's got easier time to see into the rune over there. This guy might have a harder time pulling that off. Start with the Storm Strike, get the Wave Serpent.
Looking for 3s.
Whew.
Force to wound.
Wave Serpent nonsense. That's a wound.
1.
4 up because of cover. Ooh, the cover saved him. Now the Assault Cannon into the Warwalker.
6 shots, looking for 3s and re-rolling because of Oath of Moment.
Oh no, 1 reroll.
Reroll. Looking for 5s to wound.
2 6s. Oh, there's 1 devastating wound.
But
I forgot it was Twin Link, that's a big deal. I rerolled that guy too, that's a 4. Oop. Look for a single 6. Well, it's a start, I guess. And then melt the shots into the Fire Prism.
3s to hit.
1.
Looking for 5.
5 to wound, Twin Linked. Reroll, that's a 2.
Changing that die out.
New die. Ooh, that's AP decent, isn't it?
-4.
I am in cover for a 2-up save, goes to a 6. No, not quite damage through, and you get the melt bonus.
Yep. D6 plus 2.
7. Brings him to 5 remaining health. The Hurricane Bolters landed 5 wounding hits on the vehicle. Does 1 damage. He's got 4 remaining. That is going to leave us with the Sanguinor declaring a charge into my lads here. Again, I'm not going to Overwatch. That is a shameful move. We're just going to fight him honorably. And the
Ball Predator is going to charge into your fire prism for the lulls.
Tank battle. Oh yeah, welcome. Crunch. Perfect. I'm going to use my 1 command point to their final breath. They currently are still Aspect Warrior keyworded, so they will be able to fight before they die. I don't have any shrine tokens to use, so I'm looking for 4-ups here. Blade of the Sanguinor hits on 2s. Oh, great roll. 2s to wound. Ooh, no devastating.
Rolling wound rolls of 1 because of my detachment.
That's fair. Oh, it's a 1 into a 1. A classic move. 7 wounds that are all 2 damage each. I have to do these 1 at a time on the Aspect Warrior, so he's dead. Blech. And then these are 4-up invulnerable saves on my Autarch. I guess I should point out it's a new battle round, so Path of Command lets me use that stratagem for free, so I still have 1 command point available to me. These are all 4-up invulnerable saves. Yeah, I'm not going to bother re-rolling any of those. He's dead. Poof. But both of them get to fight before they die on a 4-up. This is the Autarch's roll. Oh, he does get to fight before he goes down, and then the Warp Spider. No, he's dead. He's gone. So he gets to attack with his Scorpion Chainsword he's equipped with. He's got 7 attacks hitting on 2s. We're going to re-roll 1s. You know what? Don't roll 1s. I don't have to worry about it. I don't even know if I get that rule. We're not really Aspect Warriors when we go to fight.
Do you even have 1s on those dice? I'm convinced you don't.
So I have sustained hits. I have all of these that hit, and I wound you on 4s. Come on, get them. 4 wounds, AP 1. Re-roll 1 of those failed wound rolls. Okay, 1 more save. That's my last command point.
Yeah, you can re-roll into what you need. I can't.
3-up saves. Let's just trade. I don't want to see any of these in the next game. Sanguinor, go down for ball. Oh, he's alive. That jerk. He actually rolled only 5s. Oh, no, he lives. Yes. Oh, and he consolidates. We already figured it out. He's consolidated onto the objective. So we're going to keep him up there with 2 wounds. The only thing that matters on my turn is dealing with him with 2 wounds with my vehicle. Because the Blood Angels went first, Jared wants to park the Sanguinor on the escape hatch to the second game for his 5th and final turn in the command phase. My turn is going to be nice and easy. I am just going to move both of these. Well, let me do a couple things. Things to note in my command phase, this Wave Serpent is battle shocked. Failed their roll, and so did this freaking Warwalker, also failed his roll. This Fire Prism's good to go, though. I'm going to do the same thing in my movement phase. This Warwalker is going to walk onto the objective. He's battle shocked right now, but maybe on turn 5, if we're somehow still alive, which I doubt, by the way, we'll be able to escape. And this Wave Serpent is going to hop over to here with his 1 wound, and this Fire Prism, I've already measured it, is going to over to here on this side. Kaboom. What I kind of forgot, he can't bust the ruins. He does have the movement to kind of like just creep over here, so he'd still have line of sight down that way. It's gonna keep him there for now because I don't want to move this thing out of the way. This is where he should be with a 14-inch move. Still able to see. It just looked a little bit better over there. I kind of forgot you had to measure up and down for flying. We'll start shooting with Wave Serpent. We have Bright Lance and Shuriken Cannon into the Sanguinor, who's in cover. With the Bright Lance on a 4, we hit on a 4. We do have twin linked, so we rolled a 1. We rolled a 2. It is strength 12. You can go 4-up save, or you're dead. We have a command point. You don't need it. Woo. Cannon, 2 hits and 2 wounds. Still 2-up save though.
Better for me.
2-up saves, 2 of them. A 4 and a 4.
Probably.
All I have left is this Fire Prism's 2 shots hitting on 4s because he's damaged. Do get rerolls. This is the Fire Prism reroll. 2 hits. No fancy rules here. 2s to wound because it's insano strength though, and 2 more invulnerable saves. These are both enough to kill him, but you do have a reroll available.
4-up invulnerable save.
Ooh, oh, he's dead no matter what, even with a reroll. All right, so our characters mutually destroy each. Well, you killed my character. I just killed you with the big tank.
All that's left of that poor Sanguinor is just a pile of feathers, just poof.
Just a comical poof of feathers.
Confetti feathers everywhere.
All right, we got him. And then that means all we have to do is your 5th turn is you destroying my walker with your flyer, and that is the end of the game. Jump right to that. We're going to Oath a Moment the Walker and everything from the Fire Raptor into him. Sorry, too much heresy. Storm Raven. Multi-Meltas!
Looking for 3s.
No need to reroll.
3s to wound and twin linked.
No need. 5-up invulnerable saves, and I battle shocked. I can't reroll it. I'm destroyed. Does it explode for dramatic effect? No, you just kind of
falls over.
And that, everyone, is the end of our game. Now, let's go take a look and remind ourselves, and you, the viewer, what will be showing up in the next game. On the Eldar side of things, we were able to get an Autarch not a Wayleaper, but our general, actually, from the above ground battle, the Murderer, and 3 Dire Avengers with 2 tokens remaining. They're going to be showing up on turn 2 as reserves in the second game. And on the Blood Angel side of things, quite a bit more substantial. They have a character of their own to match my Altarch Lamartes, Master of the Death Company, in addition to 3 Death Company with Thunderhammers, and a Terminator Assault Squad with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. 3 strong, though 1 is down to 1 wound. I will point out they're going to be showing up on turn 2 because they got down there a little bit earlier in the battle. And Lamartes and his Death Company will be showing up on turn 3 just because it took them until turn 4 to go down. But they were held back in reserve, so it makes sense.
Hammer Time, coming to a theater near you on turns 2 and 3. You should buy a ticket or 2, Luca.
Well, I have no choice but to be there. I'm part of the show. And that is going to be in the next episode upcoming, everybody. So stay tuned and happy wargaming.